this E, third finger squeezing up underneath this E on that A, first finger on the C, and an open E there. That's an A minor. Abbreviation for it, AM. Okay? 5-string chord. Let's go through just individual notes. Now all together. Now an E chord is the same chord form, we just move everybody up a string set. And I'll use all 6 strings on an E chord. Individual notes. All together. Now, the one new chord that we need to touch on is a D minor chord, abbreviated DM. This is our first 4-string chord that we've come across. Doesn't use all 6 strings or 5 strings, this uses just 4. The first 2 strings have an X by them, so don't play those. Then we have an open D, second finger on the A, third finger on that D, first finger on this F. Maybe a little awkward getting that third finger out there to that D. If you want to, you could squeeze in your pinky there, but you might get used to playing it the wrong way. So I would really recommend that you try and stretch that third finger out to catch that. All together. Be real careful to only play 4 strings. It's going to get more and more important which strings are which. If I add those extra 2 strings in, I get these rumbling down there, which a lot of guitar players do, and it's real sloppy. It doesn't sound too good. So we want to make sure we know which chords are 5-string, C, and A minor, which chords are 6-string, G7, and E, and which chords are 4-string with that D minor. All right, let's start looking at these basic open chord exercises. Number 1, let's look at the first exercise there. We're going to go through 4 C's, then it's 4 beats of rest, 4 G7s. 4 beats of rest. Should be no problem for you. Ready? Play. And 4 beats of rest. 2, 3, G7. Very good. Number 2, we go between A minor and E. A minor. Ready? Play. Everybody moves up a string set. Ready, play. Very good. Okay. Now on the third one, you'll notice we have 8th notes. Well, how do we do 8th notes when we're strumming? Or how do we do 8th notes with chords? It involves strumming. Let's talk about that for a second. On my right hand over here, as I'm coming in to play this C, I come down and I hit my 5th string. If you can think of it, it's kind of making a little arc as I'm coming around. Now, if you were a kid and somebody gave you a guitar, chances are you'd probably walk up to it and go, just kind of what everybody does. Now, that motion is actually pretty close to what you need to be doing. You need to just grip a pick in it a little bit stronger, but you want your wrist to be loosed. To be loose. It's almost like you're flicking something off of your hand. That's the motion with your wrist. If you get it too tight, it sounds real choppy, and it's not the direction we want to go. You want to make sure that your wrist is loose. You're gripping the pick strong, but your wrist is still loose. Let's take a look at 3. If I was doing that C down and up, we have to do it nice and steady. Now I come down with my arc, and when I come back, I really only hit a couple of them. You don't try and be accurate on it, coming all the way back down and then suddenly pull out at the last minute. It doesn't work that way. Just kind of angle the arc of your arm here to go accurate going down, and then you hit some of them coming up. Accurate going down, some of them coming up. Okay, number 3. Let's do that one. Starts on a C. Ready? Go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Rest. Find that A minor. Ready? Play it. 5-string chord again.